Disclaimer. Fluffy was not able to be there for the filming, so Nano and Grinch had to work out the camera by themselves. I'm sorry to say that it is all portrait and Larry the tripod who was doing the time-lapse died halfway through. Please forgive them. They just didn't know what they were doing.
Hello, plot number 9 again. I'm Nanu and this is Grinch filming. Unfortunately, we've lost Fluffy today. He's working. He says he'll try to come and join us later on if it's still daylight. Unfortunately, being winter soon, the nighttime falls very early, so we have to do our best to fit in as much work as we can during daylight. Thank you very much for all the comments, for all the viewing and for all the lovely comments and advice that we received. Didn't expect it. It was Fluffy's idea to do a video and I couldn't believe that you were all so lovely. So here's episode 2 and I'm following your advice. I don't have pellets, so I bought a cheap kit to do what is it called?
Composter.
Oh yes, to do a composter, to put all the clippings. I have read that some of the clippings, like the roots of the brown thing, you shouldn't put in. Supposedly they spread, so I might not put those, but some of the grass I will. I'll put some cardboard, like someone said it was a good thing to do at the bottom, and we fill it in and start a compost. Never done that before, and see how it works. So that's a job for you today.
I've got to clear some of the patch all the way over there in the distance there. Point to it, Nanu.
Yeah,
all the way over there so that we can get a spot for the composter first. So that's going to be a job, because I'm going to dig it up. I'm not going to be chopping it down. I'm just going to be digging it up.
Yes,
so
we don't want the roots.
Yeah, that's going to be a job. So
yep.
Hopefully I won't be as shattered today.
It's okay. It'll keep you fit. As you can see in front of me, we've got lavenders. We only moved to our house not long ago, a few months ago, and the patio was death trap. So we had to have it redone, and by having it redone, there was a border of lavender that had to be removed. I didn't want to kill them, so I've saved them in pots, and they've survived. I've planted some of them back in the border, but I decided to have rose trees and other things with it. So this is a leftover lavender, and I saw we got a few more still at home. We could only fit those in the car, but I've decided that we'll start planting them all around the border of the plot. So it smells nice, and it's a way of saving them. And love lavender anyway, and I suppose it's an herb, I think. So there, and I'm going to start planting them. So I feel by planting something, it's properly our allotment. And we've had comments about the big black cover. We are going to dig, but for now we've just put that, so just to try to stop the weed growing back faster than we clear, if that makes sense. I will try a couple of beds with no digs to see what it's like, and the rest I will do digging to see what it's like, so I can compare. Not having done any of it before, I thought we should try both ways and then decide which one worked best for us. So yeah, we've got to carry on clearing basically. So let's get started. So, been talking about Grinch work, not mine. So what I'm going to do today is carry on clearing around all the bushes to try to get them ready for winter. So my lovely neighbour said that raspberries got to be cut down right down to the bottom to stop the cold getting into the roots. So I'm going to do that. And the red currant, supposedly they're red currant. I've been told again by the neighbour that they're red currants, and they got to be cut 3/4 or down or something like that. So I'll be doing that and carry on the weeds. In case you're wondering why we haven't been this week, it's because we've had a lot of rain, as you can see by the water in the cardboard. We've had a lot of rain, and it rained every day that I could have come, and every day it didn't rain, I was working. So we finally made it here today.
Hi there, Grinch here. We just measured the pot, and if it was squared off, it's 11 metres by 25 metres.
Oh, Grinch!
So yes, it's quite big. That doesn't take into account the fact that the side is a little bit angled.
It's not that big. Anyway, Grinch, we forgot to measure something. Shed. It's gonna be my birthday, Christmas, a shed. That would be nice. We wouldn't have to carry all the tools. That would be a wonderful present. We need to measure though. I got my plan. But the biggest shed we can have on this plot is 6x4. I haven't got a clue what 6x4 is in meter.
Is that feet? 6 feet by 4 feet?
I don't know, they just said 6x4. What is that in English? In England?
I don't know. I don't know whether that's in feet or whether that's 6x4 isn't very big, so it must be 6 metres by 4 metres, surely.
Well, it can't be inches, can it? Honestly.
So I've started to clear this area here because we're going to put the bin store and potentially a shed here. And I found it's bramble hell. My fingers, even through gloves, are cut to ribbons already, but that's fine. And I've started to clear this path area between us and next door because I couldn't work out where the boundary was, and we're meant to maintain the paths between our plots. So here's the plot, and here, as you can see, it's a little bit of a mess, whereas this one here is well maintained with the next door. Sorry. Hi Nanu.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Cutting back the red currant. I should have checked how you do this, but I'm doing it like I would the ornamental trees in the garden. Some very straight branches look like strong offshoots that might take all the strands from the older ones. So I'm removing the older ones. I'm sending it down. Look! A baby little raspberry. Well, a dot. But it's raspberries. They shouldn't be out at this time of the year, should they? It's been so warm, that's the thing.
Let us know what you think. Thank you.
So how is that, Grinch? Is it easy?
Look at those roots. They are huge.
Let me see, I didn't see. Oh, do you see you got all of them?
No, it's cutting off there.
Oh no, that means they're going to come back.
They are.
Oi, you're supposed to dig. Oh my god, it's going to take us forever to get them all out. You're getting there. It's not that. We've got all the ones underneath the plastic to do. Haha, that fluffy cut. That's a lot of digging, especially here. I think where all the black is, we'll put the beds, I think. What do you think?
That makes sense, Nanu.
Let me see. You did break them off. Hang on, let me see the end.
They are a little bit broken off there.
Yeah. Still, you got most of it.
The big bits, yeah.
The good thing is it's rained so much, the ground is wet.
Yeah. Hi Nanu. What have you found?
Hey, do you remember that colourful pot? It must have been a big one. There's more pieces. But no, what's difficult with the raspberries is, you see this thing there, that dead thing there? I get mixed up with it. First I thought it was raspberries and I said, no, that's not right. Now they're nettles. So all the roots of the nettles are mixed with the raspberries. So I'm trying to work out to remove as much roots of the nettles I can without damaging the raspberries. But I'll get there. It's next to where you remove that tree and you were stung really badly by all the nettles.
Ah,
But
yes, that makes sense.
nettles also have a lot of roots, so
Yeah.
I'm trying. Look, more there. But I've got some gooseberries to add to it on the catalogue.
Oh, do you like gooseberries?
I've no idea. They just look nice. They look really nice.
Yeah.
And they were in the sale.
Yeah.
Well, I very like them.
I don't.
I was so sore. They were special offer on the black raspberries, so I thought we'll try. I'm sure they're nice.
I'm sure
I
they're...
don't believe you. All right.
Hi, Nanu.
Hi.
Have you found something?
Well, weeding, look. There's some sort of things there. Gross. That doesn't look like a weed. I don't know that. And you see 4 of them. Nearly look like the head of a bull, but I don't know these. So we've got 2 solutions for this. Either one of our lovely viewers will let us know if they know what it is. Or if no one does, we're going to let it grow and find out once it's grown. And you see, I don't know if it's a weed or a plant or a vegetable. I think it's a plant.
Do you want to point to them?
Could be flowers. There. See, it's quite soft. Do you know what it reminds me of? The osters. But the osters are not like that at the moment at home. Don't know. Does anyone know? Let me know. Shall I leave them alone or shall I remove them? Hey, you look very professional with that fork.
Don't I look really... Yes, with that fork.
For someone who wasn't keen on gardening, hey.
Thank you, Nanu. So this area here, we've got to flatten out a little bit so that we can put the...
Yeah, I think we'll put the compost bin here. Definitely.
Yeah.
Does it have to be flat?
Reasonably flat, otherwise the compost bin is going to be...
Oh, wonky.
A little bit, yeah.
Right, okay.
So we just need to flatten this out a bit. I just want to remove a few more of these awful things
Yeah.
first, and then I'll start clearing this area.
Anyway.
Lunchtime, so we're going to have lunch now.
Shall we have a sandwich then?
Yeah, sounds good.
Did you forget the chairs?
I did.
Great. Right, sitting on the floor then.
Yep.
Alright. Lunch. We're going to have to sit up there.
Ah!
Someone mentioned there could be some mice underneath.
Some mice?
Maybe I should check. Hang on.
No, don't check. Don't check.
Why?
Just leave it.
Hang on. I'm not sitting on a mouse. Are you joking? Whole thing. Can't see anything. Hang on. Oh, let's do some noise. Seems alright. It's a bit wet. It'll do. Oh, look, picnic blanket. Oh god. Hey, look. We've got tomatoes. Next year, we'll be eating our own tomatoes we've grown. Isn't that a lovely thought? It's worth all the hard work, isn't it?
If they are our tomatoes, yes, they will be.
But we'll grow tomatoes, of course
Absolutely,
we will.
absolutely.
Come and sit down. Look, it's a robin. He's coming to check my work. There is a lot of worms. I've disturbed them. Oh. Oh, bless him. Yeah, there's a lot of worms. I really want to put a little pond in the pot so they get some water when it's very hot in summer. Or bird baths, we'll see. Look, this is a first baby apple from our apple tree in the garden. First time. How are they?
Gorgeous. They're really nice. Considering they're so small.
They're so small, but they're gorgeous.
Yeah, they are.
Go on, biting it. Got to hear the crunch. Yep, that crunch. This is the start. Our first apples. Next year we'll have vegetables to join.
So here's our composter, the start of it anyway. So we're going to put it here. I need to level it out a little bit more than that, and then we're going to put a membrane down to stop the weeds coming through, and then then some cardboard, and then start the composting.
Da, 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 da. The first, oh, great. You just break that part of the compost bin, haven't you? First bit broken. No. Yep, you walked on it.
I walked on it, but it's...
No, it's broken. We've put a bit of membrane to try to just get the wood off the ground, just to, you know, make it last maybe a bit longer. I'm trying to figure it out.
Trying to figure it out.
At least there's no screws. You've done it wrong.
Yes.
So you broke the first bit and you've done it wrong. Yay. You're generally good with the IKEA flat pack.
Yeah. I'm not very good, full stop.
Hey, there's a shed to build maybe after Christmas.
Yeah, that's going to work, isn't it?
Right, next piece then. Is it harder than an IKEA pack?
No, once you know what you're doing, which I generally do.
It's a giant Jenga. Or Jenga.
Jenga.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Kids used to play with it. Hopefully it's not going to come crashing down like a Jenga. I would have been brave. I just hope when we come back next time it hasn't disappeared. Maybe we need to put some stuff in it before we go. Well, we're supposed to put brown, green, brown, green. That's what they keep saying on the...
Is that what they'd say?
Yep.
Okay.
So far we're doing green, apart from the brown thing there.
They're saying that it's going to rain a bit.
Yeah, you can feel it. It's getting damp.
It's getting damp in the air, isn't it?
Yeah. Look at that lovely tree there. Beautiful. Lovely shape. You know me and measurement. I just read it on the paper. I didn't actually check. No, it's a good size. Don't you think it's a good size?
Good size, yes. The taller it gets as well, it's probably...
I think it's a good size.
The stronger it gets.
It's like a big cage.
Yes.
That's where I'm going to send you when you annoy me. In the compost bin. I need it a bit taller.
Yeah, I think it sounds about.
Right, so one of the lovely viewers told us that you should have cardboard at the bottom of a compost. So we've collected some cardboard and we're going to follow the advice. No, you need to remove all the sellotape. Sorry. Right, you done all the sellotape?
Yeah, all the sellotape off.
Okay.
Just put this in here?
Yeah.
Just like that?
Yeah, I would think so. Don't know. There. Ta-da! Compost bin. Yippee!
Right.
It's our first build on the plot.
Right, we need to get...
That's exciting. Right. First bag. Ta-da! That's nice and big. I think that's grass and that. Yeah, and nettles. Be careful. And brambles.
So, you're planting the first one, Nano?
Well, I've had to give up the bushes because we need to plant them. It'll be nice to know we've planted something today.
Absolutely, yes.
And also, I can't leave the lavenders like that.
Okay.
But yeah, first one to be planted.
Great.
The weather's changing, it's getting cold and it's going to get dark very soon. So we're going to have to get on. I don't think Fluffy will make it today here. I'm going to be disappointed. Ugh. But it's just the way it is. Look, our first lavender in.
Yay!
And it's from our garden. In fact, in spring, I'll have to show you the garden. We've worked very hard on it, establishing it. And the allotment will be an extension of the garden. Garden is strictly flowers, loads of flowers.
apart from a couple of fruit trees
We've got pear tree, an apple tree,
and a plum
and a
tree.
cherry tree, but the bird gets the cherries, we don't.
We get the plums though.
Oh, and the plum tree. Oh yes, the plums are lovely. Oh God, this one's heavy.
That one is heavy.
This one's got big roots.
And it got filled with a lot of water.
Oh no, look, all over my nula. Never mind. I'm all wet now. Great. Ah. Look, we got a primavera.
Are you going to plant him as well?
Yeah, I'm going to put him here.
Ah. So we've got our first three plantings. Yay! Hey there.
It's
So,
been raining.
It's been raining.
We're all wet and cold.
We're probably going to not do much more.
No.
Nanu is going to finish off these planting these lavender, which need to be in the ground basically. So we're going to do that, and then we're probably going to leave it at that. So I'm going to take you around the plot as we have it now. So we've got these which Nanu is going to finish off today. We've still got all of these nasty brown weeds, but Nanu's done really well in clearing up the raspberries here.
Not finished.
Did you hear that? She said not finished. And remember, these, we're looking to see what these are. Do you see these 4 shoots? We don't know what they are. The red currants have been cut back. Some of them have. There's a little bit more to do, and the raspberries as well. I'll take you further along the plot here. We've got all this to clear out still. Didn't get very far with this. Well, it doesn't feel like it anyway. Going towards the end of the plot here. Now this was really overgrown, this part here, and the path between our plots was overgrown, so I've cut back a little bit of this. We've cleared to put the composter here. Yes, I know the blags shouldn't be in there, but I've put them in there just to give it a little bit more weight to prevent the actual composter from flying away.
They're planted. Finally, I first plants in. I know they're not veg, but they're lavender, they're herbs, or whatever you want to call it. And it's good the fact that they're higher than the ground, because they like drainage, because the soil is quite heavy for them. But our soil is heavy at home, and they've always done okay. So they should be okay. Hopefully. I'm so pleased. Doesn't seem like we've done a lot, but we've got our compost bin. The little fruit bushes are getting clearer, and we've got the lavender in. It's now raining. I'm going in the car. Well, we left at the right time, haven't we? It is raining. Bye bye, little plot. Hopefully it'll get better soon. Well done, Grinch.
Well done, Nanu.
How do you turn this thing around?
No.
You can't.
Yes, you can.
Anyway, bye bye. Hope you enjoyed our progress.